Hey, all right, everybody, check me out. So, the people who don't know, my name is Joey. Most people know me as Snow Rock. Uh, I'm just a guy trying to live life. Uh, Most people know me for my reputation for being incarcerated and fighting and gang related activities and stuff like that. For most people who don't know, if you haven't seen my channel before, you need to go check out some of the other stories, give you the background and a rundown on who you're dealing with, because you can't judge this book by its cover. For the people that don't know, I grew up in Southeast San Diego, joined neighborhood Crips, and spent most of my life in the California penal system, California Department of Corrections. But now things are different. I'm doing things differently. I've been out longer than I've been out since I was 9 years old. I'm living the best life I've ever lived. I'm doing more than I've ever done. All this stuff I couldn't even have done if it wouldn't have been for the people who had been there to support me, who helped me to get to where I am right now. Because it's been it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But like I say, this is the longest I've been out since I was 9 years old. This is the best life I've ever lived, and it just keeps getting better. I'm a can't stop, won't stop guy. If you can't see it, it's right there. Can't stop and won't stop. That's my mentality. But what I'm trying to focus on now is to live, love, and learn. And I'm learning. And I've been working with the community. I've been trying to be part of the community. People don't know the C in CRIP stands for community. So, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like I'm part of my community. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm trying to do something. I want something better. I want a better neighborhood than what it used to be. I want, you know what I'm saying, I want people to be able to be safe in their neighborhood and their environment and comfortable and not have to deal with a lot of the stuff that I had to deal with. So hopefully change is possible and we can get some. Here's a little show what I've been doing just to give you guys a little bit, but I'm not here to blow my own whistle, wave my own flag, blow my own horn. I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get likes, shares, and subscribers. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. This is my little format right now. So if you like what you're hearing, you like the content, hit the share, hit the like, hit the subscribe. You know what I mean? When I say share, I mean pass this on to somebody. You know what I mean? Even, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter who. If it's somebody you don't like, send it to them. They might need to hear it too. But here you go. Look, I'm going I'm gonna show you a couple clips of what I've been working on, and let me know what you think.
Answer did a full 180 turn in his council speech. And in his council speech, he said that we need to make misdemeanors felonies, that we need to lock up criminals and not lock up laundry detergent, as if his speechwriter had came up with some brilliant kind of analogy between human beings and products that we sell off the shelf. I never met a can of laundry detergent that didn't mind being locked up. I've met a lot of human beings that have suffered the consequences of incarceration, that have suffered the consequences of criminalization, that have suffered the consequences of being treated as if they don't matter. And so when we come here in order to celebrate our supervisor, Monica Montgomery, we're also here to recognize that we have to support people who continue to stand up and to support the people who put them there. And our supervisor, Monica Montgomery, is one of those people who has been consistent in her support for the community. We see almost all of the council members who are on the city council now ran saying they care about black people. Almost all the council members ran saying that they were concerned about the misconduct of the police. But as soon as they were elected, they decided the first thing we're going to do is criminalize poverty. We're going to arrest people. We're going to make sure that the police have every tool. The police, the people with guns and badges on their chest that let them shoot us, we're we're going to make sure that they have the tools to be able to incarcerate people for poverty. We're going to make sure that they have the tools to protect the people who said that they're tired of seeing homeless people in their streets. If you're tired of seeing homeless people in your streets, you need to be able to support the people who can't afford to live in a home. The next thing that they began to do is they began to say, we need to make sure that we have surveillance technologies that are going to keep these people in check. Because as soon as you have community members who are coming together and they're electing people who aren't the establishment people, and they're putting people into power who have the ability to make changes and have the ability to ask questions, we need to make sure that we keep those people in check. When you put surveillance technologies and you put street cameras and you put all kinds of data collection in order to track people, you're giving one message. Not that you're trying to keep the community safe. You're giving the message that that you're worried about the community. The community keeps itself safe. When you're saying you need technology to call the police, it's because you don't trust the people that you're supposed to be there to protect. Our former council person, and our now supervisor Montgomery has always stood up to the police, has always asked those questions, and has always asked the questions that make them uncomfortable. So we are extremely proud. I said I wasn't going to be talking a lot. The mayor got me in my feelings. The mayor got me in my feelings. Having said that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce someone who needs no introduction. Maybe if you cheer enough, she can give us a few bars.
I met Monica before I knew Monica. I was at a policy meeting for city council where Myrtle Cole was the councilwoman. And I went up to introduce myself because I live up this hill, right smack in the middle of her district. And she looked at me like I was trash. She looked at me like I shouldn't speak to her. I was at a policy meeting, didn't have on a business suit. I might have been dressed professionally that day. But I wasn't, she didn't look at me like I was somebody. I wasn't in the who's who crowd. But a woman came up, she had an afro puff, a ponytail. And she says, ma'am, can I just talk to you? I want to hear everything you said. And she knelt down like this, and she had a pad and paper and listened to everything I said. I didn't know who she was. A couple of years later, I saw her again. She said, I'm running for city council. I quit my job. I'm not okay with this. And her name at the time was Monica Montgomery. Now it's Monica Montgomery still. She took the people somewhere we didn't even realize and made history. First time ever city council president was ousted. That's historic in San Diego, y'all. And now she's done something else historic. The first black woman ever be on the San Diego County Board. Racid, Snow Rock, Lon, you guys in the everyday help us. To the queens, Sharif, Lynette, Mimi, the empresses, they above queens. That would be Miss Nene and Miss Cheryl. We wouldn't be nowhere without Miss Nene and Miss Cheryl. Everybody is here.
Thank you, Layla.
Because you've given something to this movement. Psych had us out in East Dago, get out to vote. I was scared. I was like, East Dago? That used to be where you get shot, where everybody meets. But his dad, Mr. McCoy, had already put in the work. We are not further than any of our elders. Baba Newsom, Mr. McCoy, Empress Newsom. Because of y'all, we're here. Without the political education, Danny, Professor Spears, Bethel, I can't see, but I know y'all somewhere around here. We wouldn't know where we were going. So we thank all of you guys. And Monica, thank you for taking out the time. You've never forgotten South East. You have loved us unconditionally. You have told me to shut up when I wasn't quiet in city council meetings. Thank you so much, Empress, for being here. And can we have a round of applause to the first
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for coming here on a Saturday morning, on this beautiful day. You could be doing a lot of other things, just to commune with me and get this party started right.
Yes.
because we have such a long way to go when it comes to changing the dynamic of politics in San Diego County in this region. But this was a huge, huge, huge step. And I know that I still could not have done it without my community. I know that this is the foundation, and the foundation needs to be strong as the plant and the tree grows.
That's right.
If that's not the case, then we're going to be faulty, even if we move up. So I don't want to take this journey without you, because I know that you're my foundation. So Khalid, Layla said a lot. I, for the last 5 years being an elected official in this city, now county, have not been able to say everything that I wanted to say all the time. So who's on Facebook Live?
Turn it off. No, right now. Turn it off. It stopped.
Don't even record it.
Yes, don't. Some of this stuff will be more pronounced.
Back again. All right, so now you done seen. I've been to a couple functions trying to, you know what I'm saying, speak up, make my voice heard, make my vote count, trying to be a part of the community. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about. I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to do something positive. If people can feel that, you know what I mean, put a comment in there. Let me know what you think. Hey, I got to do something, right? I can do good, or I can do bad. I done bad a long time. Now I'm trying to do something better. Every day, trying to do something better. You guys check me out. See you next time.